A certain bond with a face value of $5,000 yielded 8% of its face value in interest. If that interest was approximately 6.5% of the bond selling price, approximately what was the bond selling price? This question is going to involve a lot of zeros, a lot of decimal places, and basically just a bunch of crap that we don't want to deal with in terms of how to do arithmetic on the GMAT. Quite simply, I'm just going to cut as much short as I possibly can with regard to the arithmetic. So let's start by going through it step by step. Last year, a certain bond with face value of $5,000 yielded 8% of its face value in interest. So what's 8% of 5,000? I know that 10% of course is 500. And I also know that 5 times 8 is 40, so that indicates to me that this has to be 400. That is, the digits tell me that it's just 4 flat. And then the zeros I'm estimating because I know it's close to 10%, okay? So basically, if 8% is 400 and we know that the interest is equal to 6.5%, and always write over 100 when you're dealing with percents on GMAT. That's just the way that they expect you to write them, and you're going to get in trouble if you start using the percent sign. 6.5 divided by 100 times X, which is our bond selling price. I'm just going to take the numbers, make them as easy as possible here. You're always best to go for an X over 100, so I'm going to do 400 divided by 6.5. Yet again, I'm going to forget about where the decimals lie. I just want to know how many times does 65 fit into 400. So in a lot of cases, when the orders are fixed, that is the size, the relative magnitude of each of these numbers is roughly the same, then all that I really care about is digits. What I've done is I figure out that I'm looking for 400 over 6.5. So roughly speaking, how many times does 6.5 fit into 400? And then I would multiply that answer by 100. So what we find out basically is that 6.5 fits into 400 61.54 times, and then we multiply by 100 because of this. And that gives us the 6154. But we don't have to go to that much trouble. We just have to see what the digits are when we divide 400 over 6.5. That it's something greater than 6 flat. This is our 6 flat, D. So the only option we have left is E.